Hello guys, my name's Mike Ranji. Today I'm going to be explaining about the top 5 most overpowered characters in my entire series. So let us begin, shall we? So, start off with number 5 list, we got Darkness. Now Darkness was pretty freaking overpowered in most of the things I put in, but at the same time, he's not really that overpowered. He's not as overpowered like he was back then though. Like, here's the thing. Let's begin like a short backstory, okay? So back in my, in my series, back in the time in Greek mythology, he was overpowered because he was a very powerful demon. Like, ever since he killed, one of the gods, he became powerful and took over entire Greek mythology until a Spartan named Havoc defeated him. I think that's his name, Havoc. But yeah, Darkness, ever since he got defeated, and then ever since the modern day started, he returned as a soul, and he connected with a red gem, aka a gem that he turned into a necklace, by the way. And now he can come back as long as his soul is connected to that gem. And yeah, and if that gem breaks, he'll die and he'll become a soul again and fly to another red gem to take. But yeah, but Darkness is pretty overpowered at some points. He's not really that overpowered, but he is overpowered, like just normally overpowered. He's overpowered at some points, but he's probably the least overpowered character that I made in my entire series. He may be the most evilest villain in my series. He may be one of the popular characters in my series, but he's not overpowered. He is overpowered, but not that overpowered. Now, let's get into the next character, okay? So, the next character, number 4, that I find really overpowered is Helson. Now, don't get me wrong, Helson is a pain in the ass character to, to fight or compare. Because, here's the thing, Helson can't die. But the only thing that can kill him, though, is some weapons. The Sword of Gods, aka God Sword Mike, or the Marasames, which are the most overpowered weapons in my series. But yeah, those are the only couple weapons that can easily kill Helson. Any other weapon can just he'll just be immune to it. There also is another thing that can kill Helson too, and that is purple fire. Like fires that are purple colors. Because yeah, I don't know. I just made it up. Like, if there is a dragon that can breathe purple fire, yeah, that could fucking kill Helson for sure. Because here's the thing, Helson actually burns to death from the purple fire. Any other fire, some other fires can kill him too, like possibly gold fire, possibly, or blue fire. Like, normal fire won't do shit. Same with hellfire, but some of the colored ones could possibly kill Helson. Now, here's my part about why Helson is overpowered. He's overpowered because some of the shit he has is just completely stupid and ridiculous. Well, at first, he may be, almost invincible to, basically almost everything, except for, some things. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that makes him ridiculously overpowered. When there's a time where everyone starts going insane and hating each other and killing each other, if there's an apocalypse going on, Helson would get extremely happy to a point when he turns into a fucking powerful god named Ultimate Helson, where basically he becomes a powerful god that is basically almost unstoppable, that he can destroy the entire world. And it's fucking hilarious too, if you think about it, because freaking Helson is OP as fuck when it comes to Helson. Now, at first, Helson wasn't that OP when he possessed David, aka what I used to name him back then, named David the Cultist. Because David wasn't really that strong until when Helson finally be able to get out of David's body and become just Helson. He's freaking overpowered as hell. There's also other forms he can go as well, Once in a while, he can mix himself with other people and transform into a hideous monster, a giant hideous monster with like multiple heads. Like the monster would have his head, it would have my head, Lilac's head, Zalgo's head, any head because he mixed with those people. Like he's fucking overpowered too. All right, now number 3 on the list is actually 2 characters, and I'll explain why I put 2 characters in number 3. Number 3 is Mystical Demon and Disciple. Now, the reason why I put those 2 in the same list is because they're both basically the same type character. Now, let me explain. Mystical Demon is very overpowered because Mystical Demon is a very powerful demon. He can travel through dimensions, he can travel through time, he can travel through space and shit. Mystical Demon can just open rifts and shit, and he can fucking go through the rift to enter different timelines and shit. He's that overpowered. He can also manipulate time too. He can just go back in time and then, I don't know, kill your young version of Lilac, and then the future Lilac would just fade away from existence and never come back ever again. Really, Hellsing can, no, not Hellsing. Mystical Demon can fucking manipulate time. There's also this one powerful attack where if Mystical Demon gets enough power, he can really erase the entire fucking timeline. Erase everything. Everything's gone. Boom, gone. And there is also a story where he actually does manage to erase everything. For some reason, Mike is still alive, and Mike managed to kill Mystical Demon after retrieving the fucking mystical sword. Which, I don't know, it makes no sense. None of my stories make sense at all. That's all I'm gonna say. Now we're on to Disciple. Now, Disciple, he's basically similar to Mystical Demon. Manipulator, he can travel through time and space, all that shit. Here's the difference about Disciple though. His weakness is different. His weakness is his heart. His heart is made out of crystals, and if you destroy it, he'll fade away from existence and die. And there's also other powers he can do. He can turn the sun black. And when he turns the sun black, the sky will turn white and everything in every planet will be shaded black. Which means you won't be able to see anything at all. Which is funny. The only thing you'll be able to see are just people, and that's it. And yeah. And he can also erase time too if he gets more powerful, so that's another thing. But yeah, they're both basically the same character, but different powers. And kind of different strength as well, if you ask me. But yeah, number 3 spot is Mystical Demon, and, well, you guessed it, Disciple. Alright, now on to number 2 on the list. And it's my main OC. And before you guys start freaking out in the comments, wait, I thought Mike is the number 1 most OP character. Well, back then he was, until I made a character that is actually more powerful than Mike. So yeah, he is a main character, but he is ridiculously OP as hell. He basically has superpowers of any character. He has superpowers from every cartoon, every movie, and every video game characters. He has Sans powers, he has Dante's powers, he has Lilac's power, he has Sonic's powers. Really, infinite power. He can use anybody's powers. And he doesn't even need to steal their powers. Because Mike got those powers when he became powerful. Everything became powerful. He just got these powers instantly. And he can just use them anytime he wants. He doesn't even need to steal any powers. He just got them after getting very powerful. And, yeah, it's just Mike. He's overpowered. He's very overpowered. He also has super forms too. He's got God form, mystical cyborg form, super form, any powerful form he has. And so far his most powerful form is Blue Phoenix, where he can turn into a fiery Blue Phoenix and basically destroy everything instantly. That's all I have to really say about my main OC too. So that's it. Alright, now before we get to number one, let's do like a freaking honorable mention. Dickard Rock is the first one because he is pretty fucking overpowered at some points. Like, the only time Dickard Rock is really overpowered is he's wearing his Ultra Dragon suit. Like, his Ultra Dragon armor and shit. Hey guys, before we get to another honorable mention, I want you to comment down below in the video how many times did I say the word overpowered. Watch the entire video, count how many times I said the word overpowered, because I said the word overpowered way too much already. I want to know how many times I said the word overpowered. Anyways, alright, another honorable mention is Haunting because he is pretty overpowered. He basically can like give you horrible nightmares where you could end up dying and shit or end up living, but very terrifying shit. He can also create nightmare monsters from your dreams and shit, and you know, I'm just gonna make this quick here because I'm running out of time here. Another honorable mention, Guy Sword. And next one, Warren Overlord. Alright, that's enough with the fucking honorable mentions. Number one is fucking, it's Man of Time, okay? It's really Man of Time. Now, how is Man of Time stronger than Mike? Here's the thing though, Mike may be overpowered, but Man of Time is more overpowered than Mike. Man of Time can really counter all of Mike's attacks, even if Mike is in his most powerful form, like Blue Phoenix. Man of Time would just really counter like his most overpowered attacks and would still be able to beat Mike with no problem whatsoever. Because he's Man of Time, what the fuck. And Man of Time can also, like, stop time, too. He can also travel through time and space and through dimensions. Like, he's got, like, more infinite power than the regular Mike does. Like, he's really, like, more overpowered than Mike. Like, he can really be any character, including Mike. Like, if Mike challenged him to a battle, Man of Time would destroy Mike with no problem whatsoever. Because, you know, he's overpowered. Alright guys, that's all I had to say for this video. Like I said, comment down below how many times I said the word overpowered, because I just said it too much. That's the end of the video. Goodbye.